Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Yes, today we are going to continue our campaign of 1890, a war between United Kingdom and German Empire. So, we are currently in month of March 1891. As you can see, both nations have pretty much similar strength when it comes to ship count, although German Empire has a little bit more battleships and heavy cruisers, but I excel in torpedo boats, which perhaps might not be the best idea. Yeah, those are pretty fragile ships. But as you may probably noticed in previous episodes, my ships seems to be of slightly better quality than the German ones. So I do feel like I have slight advantage. I definitely managed to amass a little bit more victory points than German Empire, mostly because of my constant victories. Few draws, perhaps one loss, but I never actually lost a ship in that encounter. It was just a lost battle because I didn't manage to catch all the convoys. So I feel like I have massive advantage by now, but it might not yet show in numbers. So who knows what future will hold, who knows what next month's in game will show us. Perhaps German Empire will finally collapse economically, which is probably something that might happen. They are constantly pumping out new ships, but they haven't really won a single battle. So, we shall see what is gonna happen. Right, let's switch into the game and let's sort out this convoy mission that we have for this month. Yes. There we go. We are back in the game. Right, so next convoy, what do we have? So our heavy cruiser, light cruiser, and a single torpedo boat is going to attack quite formidable force of enemy. 3 torpedo boats, heavy cruiser, light cruiser, and 6 transport ships. So that might be a very interesting battle. Hopefully I will be able to sink some of those torpedo boats, and that will definitely help me in my campaign. Perhaps I can even cause some damage to those light cruiser, or those cruisers, in fact. I will definitely attempt to sink all transport ships, because that will give me that economical advantage. Yeah. That's the plan. That's the plan. Right, so let's get into the fight. I will definitely do manual battle. I don't really trust that auto resolve. I heard various different stories about that, and providing that there's quite significant difference in force, auto resolve might cut me short. Right, so enemy smoke spotted to the east, so let's head in this direction. Definitely I will manually control all my ships. We are quite close, providing that there is only 5 time or 5 times compression. So enemy is definitely near. Oh, okay. My heavy cruiser is taking fire already. Okay, let's drop down to 2 times compression. We managed to spot enemy torpedo boats. For now, we can continue on a straight course, but soon I will have to start maneuvering with my heavy cruiser. Perhaps let's do it now. I really don't want to take risk and catch one of those torpedoes. There we go. Okay, we scored a few hits on that torpedo boat. Definitely she's not having the best time. Oh, another massive hit. Oh, there's the Caledon. Right. Okay, first torpedo is in the water. Can I actually avoid that? Come on. Okay, I made it. That was a bit scary. Okay, torpedo is out against TBS-4. Looks really good, but I think, yeah, no chance I'm gonna hit. Okay, let's finish S14 before she reloads. Okay, we scored a hit, but it doesn't seem to be having large effect on that torpedo boat. In fact, she seems to be repairing. Okay, Australia, you come back. Oh, Caledon just fired another torpedo against S14. Yeah, she's definitely gonna take that one. Did she? No, we missed! Oh my goodness me. I have to say that those torpedo boats are surprisingly resistant. Okay, we caused another flooding. She's taking on water really quick. Okay, Australia seems to be quite safe. Caledon, you turn away. And perhaps switch fire to S4. Okay, torpedo out. But yeah, there's almost no chance to hit. Not a torpedo boat. I'm very surprised that this first torpedo boat survived. Yeah, those are surprisingly resistant. How many torpedoes you have? You have 3 more torpedoes. don't really want to be hit by any of those. Nothing else has been spotted. Oh, Cobra is taking fire. Okay. Right, so that's where enemy light cruiser is. But where are enemy transport ships? That's the question. Okay, we lost contact with everyone. Right, if only Cobra could spot that light cruiser, we might be able to at least try and sink it. It should be much easier target than torpedo boat, which is pretty hard to hit, especially for those early ships that doesn't really have great fire control systems. Unfortunately, Caledon lost its captain. Perhaps it would be wise to turn off the torpedoes for now. We might actually use them. Australia, you can also turn off the torpedoes. Southeast, yeah, that sounds alright. Okay, let's increase time compression. Enemy smoke to the east, probably detected by Cobra. Come on, I know that enemy is near. The problem is that speed difference is very, very small between my ships and enemy. So it's gonna be hard to detect anything. Okay. Surprisingly enough, I failed to spot any of transport ships yet. And it would be nice to catch at least few of them. But I guess this is gonna be a fail. Oh, there we go. We found something. Okay, those are enemy warships. Okay, that was a good hit on enemy heavy cruiser, by the looks of it. Yep, that's a heavy cruiser. Really nice. Perhaps few more good hits on that Saxony and we could sink her. That would be a great reward for this battle. Caledon, if you could turn the smoke on. Australia, you can actually chase straight after target. There we go. Okay. Okay, we scored a hit, but it was just a ricochet. Okay, Saxony switched fire to Australia. Oop, Cobra has been spotted. I really don't want to expose my torpedo boats to that secondary gunfire. I really don't have firepower to fight with it. Okay, let's slow down with Australia. Hopefully that will work better. If I can score one more hit on Saxony, I have a feeling that we might sink her. Hi Nam, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you will have a great time today. Good evening. Well, for me it's afternoon, to be fair, so... Not that far away. Not that far away. Okay, my torpedo boat seems to be a bit lost. Perhaps I could make a mad rush on Saxony. She has her maneuverability reduced because of those hits we managed to score. But I think, yeah, Australia might be falling behind. I need to increase the speed. Okay, we got penetrating hit on Saxony. She's is now under secondary fire from... Well, Caledon is now under secondary fire from Saxony. Let's launch smoke screen. Perfect. Cobra is getting close. Okay, even if we won't catch those transport ships, I have a feeling we got a good chance to do a great deal of damage to Saxony and Nuremberg. Oh, that was close. Okay, Saxony just spotted Cobra. Yeah, I just got a little bit too close, did I? Does she have torpedoes? She doesn't have any torpedoes. So if I can get close enough, I might drop a fish in the water. That will help me. Okay. Caledon might soon start taking fire. Okay, I guess that's the best moment to attack. If I can destroy Saxony, Nuremberg shouldn't be that hard of a target. Okay, I'm within torpedo range now. So, torpedoes out. Perfect. There is a high chance she's gonna avoid that. Oh, no, she's gonna take it. Perfect, nice hit. Now, that's gonna be a difficult moment. Caledon doesn't really have guns that are good enough. Okay, perfect. Now we can all focus fire on Nuremberg. Cobra can get close. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Definitely something I wanted to see. Okay, Caledon, turn around. Perfect, perfect. So we managed to sink enemy heavy cruiser, which is a nice reward. Oh, and by the looks of it, we will most likely sink light cruiser as well. Very good, very good. Now I need to be very careful. Because there is a high risk that Nuremberg will try and drop torpedo on me. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, she's taking on water, so just one, maybe two more hits. And she should be done for. Come on. Okay, that's a risky moment. Torpedo out. Is she gonna avoid this? Oh, Caledon. No, don't turn this way. Just turn in. You can do it. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, that automatic avoidance system is not really a good idea. There we go. Come on, guys, just hit him. Wait, where is Cobra? Cobra is far away. Okay, perfect. Come on, Caledon. One last run. You should be able to sink Nuremberg on your own. There we go. We got 2 floodings. 3 floodings. Yeah, she's done for. There we go. And now the rest of the enemies are to the north. Do I want to... Oh, no. 30 times speed. Not a chance. I'm not going to chase after them. Definitely not a good idea. Right, so we managed to cause a serious damage to one of the torpedo boats. We failed to sink it, but we managed to sink heavy cruiser, light cruiser. Yeah, that was a pretty good battle on our side. Not the best one, but definitely not the worst one. Railjet, hello! Welcome to the stream. I hope you will have a great time today. Welcome, welcome. Right, so, not a bad outcome. Definitely not a bad outcome. We suffered light damage to all of our ships, but I think we can quickly fix it. And we sunk 2 enemy cruisers, 1 heavy and 1 light, which is pretty good result. There we go, and that brought enemy down to 67 ships. Okay, okay. So, let's see what the next turn will bring us. Okay, new technology. Unfortunately, that's a work in progress, so probably it won't give me those bonuses. But we'll see, we'll see. Definitely a welcome change to see 70% increase communications range. Okay, German Empire lost 1 transport ships. Perfect. We got another convoy, and I think that's the only mission we got. So, seems like we managed to push enemy into defense, but they just finished building of 3 more warships. Oh my goodness me. Are you joking me? And now they got 70 ships. My goodness me. This is not gonna be easy. They got 8 battleships now. 15 heavy cruisers, 18 light cruisers, and 29 torpedo boats. And those torpedo boats are surprisingly resistant to even high caliber fire, which is not something that I look forward to. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, definitely a hard campaign is not gonna be easy. Surprisingly enough, I haven't found any of enemy battleships yet. And I look forward to seeing at least one or two of them. That would help me a lot. How does our finances look like? Yeah, we are still making money, which is good. We are gaining crew. Our transport capacity is going up, which is nice. But there's no significant development. Let's see. In 7 months, I will finish building 2 more battleships. That's nice. In 8 months, I will finish building several more light cruisers. That might help me a lot, especially that those are fast battleships that can do 25 knots. And I got some relatively fast light cruisers that can do 22 knots. So this is going to be a nice fleet to chase after enemy who often retreats. The problem is how effective they will be in sinking those ships. That's the question. So far my current fleet seems to be pretty good at that. Okay. Okay, the status of this one changed. Okay, that looks good. Now let's have a look at research. Is there anything useful that we might research soon? Torpedo protection 1 in 30 months. Who knows? We might actually drag this war long enough to get extra hull protection. But other than that, it doesn't seem like we are making significant progress in any field. Yeah, definitely. Perhaps if I could get maybe not destroyer design, but cruiser design. Yeah, so let's assign points to that. Let's see if that will speed up the research. What else do I want? I do have rangefinders now. Some big guns. I don't know what I'm researching. That's probably gonna be 13-inch guns, which is not going to help me because I can't build such a big ships that can hold those guns. That's the problem. Hull protection, that really is not helping me. I could get a little bit more aggressive with torpedo boats if I get that. But perhaps torpedo propulsion, that would definitely help me. If I can increase the range of my torpedoes. What else? Control station? That would be useful, but it won't really help me a lot. Armor quality, that would help a lot, but we are very early in development. I think hull strength would be good discovery to make. Let's see if assigning those priorities will help me in any way. Perhaps I would be able to get better hulls anytime soon. I got 70 active ships, which is pretty much the same as German Empire. definitely have advantage in victory points, but it doesn't really show on those bars. I'm not sure what they represent, which is kind of mystery. Right, let's see. We got coastal raid. We have dispatched ships to raid the enemy close to their ports. The target seems heavily guarded. So they have heavy cruiser and light cruiser defending 7 transport ships. Definitely a mission we can take. We don't have anything to scout for us. No torpedo boats. So that might be interesting battle. If we could only catch those transport ships, that would help us. 10 times speed. Okay. So let's carry on. Let's set this one to AI. So it will automatically track the nearest target. We will use light cruiser to scout for me. That's the best I can do. Now let's see if we can find enemy ships. And which ones we will find first. Okay, we found something. Looks like it's a transport ship. Yep, we got some transport ships. That's nice. Let's try and sink as many as we can. The biggest problem right now is gun accuracy. Oh, and those are actually armed transport ships, so they will fire back. Ooh, that was a massive hit. Very good, very good. Those 7-inch guns are definitely doing a good job. Right, I will turn off my torpedo tubes. We shall use them only when we are close enough. Okay, Schleswig-Holstein took a massive hit. Phoebe switched fire to Odin. I will slow down to increase my accuracy. Okay, Drake, you can focus on Leipzig. Ooh, there we go. A first hit and flooding. That's really good to see. Maybe if you could put a smoke screen. Okay, Drake can slow down to benefit from extra accuracy. Oh, Leipzig is really having a hard time with this. Ziavos, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you will have a great time today. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we do score some hits. The problem is that those are not hits that we want. It would be nice to have those flooding hits. They would really help us sink those transports that bit quicker. My goodness me. Oh, okay, okay. We started to score some flooding. There we go. More floodings. That's what I want to see. A few more and Leipzig will go down. Let's fire a torpedo at Schleswig-Holstein. Let's keep firing at Leipzig. Okay, Schleswig-Holstein took a torpedo hit. Leipzig, can you actually sink? Yes, you can. Schleswig-Holstein, you're the next. Okay, good. I can see those floodings. Perfect. She's going down really quick. Focus on Odin now. Perfect. That's what I want to see. More floodings. Yeah, Odin is pretty much done for. Ooh. Those are heavy hits. Yeah, transport ships are pretty much defenseless against heavy cruiser. Okay. Full speed ahead. Or ahead flank. There we go. Phoebe, you also ahead flank. And now all we have to do is to chase the remaining transports. Pretty much they are now. Yeah, pretty average merchant bullying duties. Well, sadly, enemy fleet doesn't seem to be as aggressive as I expected them to be. There should be 2 escort ships, but I think they just ran away. Which is a bit sad, but if I can hurt the enemy's economy, I guess that's a fair deal. Maybe they will stop building so many ships, because every month they finish building 2 or 3 more vessels, which is not exactly what I want to see. Providing that they don't seem to be losing as many. This is not really helping me. Yes, I live in Europe. In fact, I do live in the United Kingdom. But that's not the country I originally come from. But I still come from Europe, yes. Okay, Drake is aiming torpedoes at something. I think that... yeah, that might be the remainder from previous encounters. Okay, Crown Prince took a massive hit, but they retaliated to Phoebe. Come on, Phoebe, continue with your previous target. Finish him off. And then switch to the next one. Okay, you can slow down now. Oh, you're taking on water. I don't like that. Come on. Definitely my light cruisers could use some fire control systems. There we go. We got flooding on Crown Prince. That's not good enough. Drake. Drake. How do I aim secondary guns? Alt and right click. Yeah. There we go. Perhaps that will be enough to sink the enemy. Phoebe, aim at Prince Heinrich. There we go. Crown Prince is finally going down. Mission accomplished. Perfect. Viper, hello, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you will have a great time today. I'm doing great. As you can see, I'm performing my typical duties in sinking enemy transport ships. Sadly, enemy warships decided to retreat at the very beginning of the battle, and they abandoned their transports, which is making my life easier. Just by a tiny bit. Okay, let's aim secondary guns at Prince Heinrich. I have to admit that those casemate guns seems to be pretty accurate on Drake. Sadly, I can't say that on for Phoebe. Like, her guns seems to be pretty terrible. I have to get really close to the enemy. Much closer than I feel comfortable with, in order to hit something, which is a massive surprise, because like, you would think that those 4-inch guns can actually hit something, but no, you can't hit a barn. And I got flash fire. Are you joking me now? Oh my goodness me, that's gonna leave a mark. Well, that's not a face rig. That's called the program is called VTube Studio. It is a little bit easier to use. Oh, there we go. We managed to sink Prince Heinrich. But it's really hard to say how much more resources it uses. I never actually did any measurements. But yeah, it's kind of a similar program. It's definitely much cheaper than Face Rig, which I think costs about 50 quid, and it doesn't really work that great. Yeah, definitely. I'm glad that it didn't turn into a chain reaction that would completely sink Phoebe. But nevertheless, I'm not super happy about losing entire gun. Having my entire deck on fire. My goodness me. Yeah, those transports definitely left a mark on Phoebe. But no wonder. They are pretty much equipped with same caliber guns. Yeah, I'm sorry, Hainam. Like, that's, well, for me it's a prime time. It's pretty much like afternoon, so that's my usual time to stream. Well, almost usual. I usually start a little bit later than that. But yeah, that's what I get for having a full-time job apart from like streaming from time to time. It's called VTube Studio, yes. Not YouTube Studio. I don't think YouTube even has its own like streaming software or stuff like that. No, they don't do that. I know Twitch does, but like I don't really trust those software. Okay, let's aim my secondaries at Gefion. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised how accurate those casemate guns are, because historically they were quite inaccurate and they had quite a lot of issues. Like, they often get flooded and stuff like that because they are quite low in the hole. So you would normally think that Phoebe should have better accuracy, but that's not the case in this game. It has absolutely terrible accuracy. The guns are not as well protected. It's pretty much like buffed transport ship, literally. That's what it is. Oh, there we go. See, that's what I've been talking about. Like, Drake seems to be very accurate with those secondaries. While at the same time, Phoebe, which is a light cruiser, a typical warship designed to actually sink things, can't hit a door of a barn. Like, I know those ships were not super accurate at those times, and like 500 meters was like really far for those 4-inch guns. But it still surprises me how inaccurate those guns are. Right. Focus fire on Gefion, don't switch. Just finish him off. Oh, look at that gaping hole in... Oh my goodness me. It will definitely put Phoebe in a dry dock for quite a while. There we go, we got another flooding on Gefion. I'm kind of surprised how much beating can those ships take. Drake, please tell me you are still aiming at Gefion. Yes, you are. Yeah, you can say that, but yeah, this is not really only chart. Cresty Star, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you will have a great time today. There we go, we finally started to score some hits. I really wish we could cause one more flooding to finish off Gefion. Come on. My goodness me. She just doesn't want to sink. There we go, one more flooding. Unfortunately. Yeah, the game has a campaign now. This battle is actually a part of campaign. So definitely there is some progress in development. It's still early version of campaign, so don't expect miracles. But it's much more interesting than just playing custom battles. When it comes to mechanics, it's still pretty much the same game as it used to be a year ago. Obviously there were tweaks here and there to balance things out. But similar tactics apply. You just build well-balanced ship, try to cause those floodings and fires, and that is pretty much something that kills ships. It's very rare for me to actually see a ship that takes so much beating that it's structural damage that kills it. It's mostly fires or floodings. I mean, it's still pretty much in a concept stage, but they released the game on Steam finally, so right now I'm playing Steam version. Which is nice. I think last time I looked, they were also running a promo on Steam. You can get this game for like $34 or something. I don't know. Like, I think somebody was complaining on the forums that they paid like $50 for the game, and now the game is in promo as soon as it was released on Steam. I'm trying to make more or less balanced designs. Like, I did a few, let's say, crazy designs. I think for my 100 subscriber video, I did like a battleship with only 2-inch guns or something like that. But in general, yeah, I'm trying to stick with more realistic approach when building my ships. Obviously, as much as you can stick to it, because in campaign you got some limitations. So you need to develop those better hulls, you need to develop better guns and such. So eventually you will have to sacrifice something to make your ships better or worse. Oh, $35 on Steam right now. Okay, so that seems alright. I think that was the original price they offered for only Steam version. If somebody wanted to go for it. So yeah, pretty much no promo. So I don't know what people are complaining about. It used to be cheaper only because you had to wait, and people who actually paid for Steam version only had to wait extra year to get it. So I guess that's a fair deal. There we go. Let's finish him off. And then we can end this battle. I don't know. I just saw a post where people were complaining. Well, some people were complaining about price difference, but they forgot to mention that people who actually paid that $50 had instant access to the game, while the others had to wait for nearly a year. Right, we can end the battle. I won't be chasing after that light cruiser and heavy cruiser because I don't really have a clue where they are. Surprisingly, enemy gained victory points on that, while I didn't get anything. But they definitely suffered from loss of those transport ships. Cresty, I don't think the game will get any winter sale promos. Yeah, providing that they released the game like a week ago or something in early access, I don't think they will go for any promo. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe they'll get like 10% discount or something, which is still something. Right, so that mission is finished. As you can see, that's how current campaign map. I mean, technically, yeah, the game was released about a year ago on Exola. You could pay $50 to get instant access. Was it a year ago? Or was it 2 years? I think it was even 2 years. My goodness me. Time flies, isn't it? I will have to check when I released a first video of this game, but yeah, I think I bought it shortly after it was like released in that early access before Steam. But yeah, it was released on Steam about 2-3 weeks ago or something. Nah, it was released on Steam like less than a month ago, so there is very little chance to get any promo on that. Steam doesn't usually do that. Even if the game gets released shortly before their like a event or promo events, the game rarely gets any promos unless the promotion was issued by game developers. So you can only count on Game Labs is it? Yeah, I think it's Game Lab Studios. That they will decide, yeah, you know what, Christmas is coming, let's give them a few % discount. But I doubt they will go for it right away, mostly because that would piss off everyone who actually paid normal price for the game. So yeah, definitely they will give it some time to wait. Right, anyway, if you haven't seen it yet, that's how the campaign map looks so far. So you can only select between British and German Empire. You need to unlock different starting times. I'm currently playing my first campaign, which is starting in 1890. So definitely there are heavy limitations in terms of technology and ship designs that you can go for. But later on, if I will win this war, I can start the campaign in 1900 and then unlock every 10-year starting date. So eventually, I think the latest starting date you can go for is 1910 or 1920, something like that. Did I try it Train Life? Yes, I did try it, and while initially I was kind of excited for it, I tried it last time, and yeah, the game